Hello friends, welcome to my channel We Do For You. మనం లాస్ట్ వీడియోలో ఈ నెంబర్స్ యొక్క డివిజిబిలిటీ రూల్స్ చూసాం. ఈ వీడియోలో ఈ నెంబర్స్ యొక్క డివిజిబిలిటీ రూల్స్ చూద్దాం. సో లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్. నౌ లెట్ us learn divisibility rule for 7. సో 7 కి 2 divisibility rules ఉన్నాయి. నెంబర్ చిన్నదైతే ఒక divisibility rule, నెంబర్ పెద్దదైతే కనుక ఇంకొక divisibility rule అప్లై చేస్తాం. సో ఇఫ్ ద నెంబర్ ఈస్ 3 digit or 4 digit, how to find whether that number is divisible by 7 or not అనేది ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. సో ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఇచ్చిన నెంబర్లో నుంచి లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ తీసుకొని దాన్ని 2తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తాం. ఆ వచ్చిన రిజల్ట్ని రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది నెంబర్ నుంచి, అంటే లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ తీసేయగా రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్ ఏదైతే మిగులుతుందో ఆ నెంబర్ నుంచి ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన రిజల్ట్ని తీసేస్తాం. సో అప్పుడు వచ్చిన రిజల్ట్ కనుక 7 చేత డివిజిబుల్ అయితే దెన్ దట్ నెంబర్ ఈస్ డివిజిబుల్ బై 7. సో వాట్ విల్ డూ, we will subtract the 2 times of the last digit from the remaining part of the number. If the result is divisible by 7, then the entire number will be divisible by 7. Let us understand this with few examples. So ఇప్పుడు 3 4 3 తీసుకుంటున్నాం. So first 2 digits are 3 4, last digit is 3. So now what I have to do, 2 times of 3. So last digit ని 2 చేత మల్టిప్లై చేసి ఆ రిజల్ట్ ని రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది నెంబర్ నుంచి తీసేయాలి. సో 34 minus 2 times of 3. So 34 minus 6, which is 28. 28 divisible by 7 or not, we have to check. If it is divisible by 7, then the entire number will be divisible by 7. If this is not divisible by 7, then this is also not divisible by 7. ఇప్పుడు 28 divisible by 7 కాబట్టి 343 is divisible by 7. Let us take one more example. 994. So last digit is 4, remaining part is 99. So 99 minus 2 times of 4. So 99 minus 8, that is 91. 91 is divisible by 7. So 994 is divisible by 7. ఇంకొక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూద్దాం. 2401. సో లాస్ట్ నెంబర్ ఏంటి 1, రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్ ఈస్ 240. సో 240 మైనస్ 2 టైమ్స్ ఆఫ్ 1. సో 240 మైనస్ 2, 238. సో 238 7తో డివిజిబుల్ అవుతుందా లేదా డైరెక్ట్గా చెక్ చేయొచ్చు, లేదంటే అగైన్ 23 మైనస్ 2 times of 8, 16. 23 minus 16, 7. 7 is divisible by 7. So 2401 is divisible by 7. Let us take final example, 7343. So last digit is 3. So what we have to do, 2 times of 3 we have to subtract from the remaining part of the number. So 734 minus 2 times of 3. So 734 minus 6 anta 728. So again we have to check whether 728 is divisible by 7 or not. So how we will do, 72 minus 2 times of 8. So 16. 72 minus 16 is 56. So 56 is divisible by 7. Yes. Then this entire number is divisible by 7. ఈ విధంగా చిన్న నెంబర్లు అయితే ఈ విధంగా చేస్తాం. అదే పెద్ద నెంబర్లు వస్తే ఎలా చేయాలనేది ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. If the number is more than 3 digits, అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఎంటైర్ నెంబర్ని 3 digit గ్రూప్స్ గా డివైడ్ చేయాలి ఫ్రమ్ ద రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ మీరు ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూస్తే, సో 274, సో ఇదొక గ్రూప్. 685 ఇదొక గ్రూప్. సో 4కి ముందు ఏం లేకపోతే జీరోస్ పెట్టుకోండి, లేదంటే కనుక జస్ట్ లైక్ దట్ 4. సో ఇప్పుడు ఆల్టర్నేట్ గ్రూప్స్ని యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఆల్టర్నేట్ గ్రూప్స్ని యాడ్ చేసి వాటి డిఫరెన్స్ని కనుక్కోవాలి. ఆ డిఫరెన్స్ కనుక 7 చేత డివిజిబుల్ అయితే దెన్ దట్ నెంబర్ విల్ బి డివిజిబుల్ బై 7. సో ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏం చేయాలి, వీ హ్యావ్ టు డివైడ్ ద ఎంటైర్ నెంబర్ ఇంటూ గ్రూప్స్ ఆఫ్ 3 digits స్టార్టింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద రైట్ సైడ్. తర్వాత ఆల్టర్నేట్ గ్రూప్స్ని యాడ్ చేసి వాటి మధ్య డిఫరెన్స్ ని కనుక్కోవాలి. ఇఫ్ ద రిజల్ట్ ఈస్ divisible by 7, then that number will be divisible by 7. So what we have to do, 4 plus 472 minus 586. So 476 minus 586. Result is 110. So this is not divisible by 7. So this number is not divisible by 7. Let us take another example. 3252578. So first what we have to do, 3 digit groups గా డివైడ్ చేయాలి. సో నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ టు యాడ్ ఆల్టర్నేట్ గ్రూప్స్. సో 578 ప్లస్ 3 మైనస్ 252. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 581 మైనస్ 252. సో 329. So whether this number is divisible by 7 or not. So 32 minus 2 times of 9. So 32 minus 18, that is equal to 14. 14 is divisible by 7. So this number is, so 329 is divisible by 7. As 329 is divisible by 7, this entire number is divisible by 7. Let us take another example. So now what we have to do? We have to divide into 3-digit groups. ఇప్పుడు alternate groups ని యాడ్ చేయాలి. 156 plus 6, that is 162 minus 505. So 162 minus 505. So 343. So 343 is divisible by 7 or not? How to check? 34 minus 2 times of 3, 6 is equal to 28, which is divisible by 7. So 343 is divisible by 7. As this is divisible by 7, this entire number also divisible by 7. Here I have few more examples. Pause the video and have a look at them. Now let us learn divisibility rule for 14. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 7, then that number is divisible by 14. What is the divisibility rule for 2? If the last digit is either of 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then that number is divisible by 2. So just now we have learned divisibility rule for 7. By applying these two, we will check whether that number is divisible by 14 or not. Okay, first we will check whether that number is even or not. If it is even, then we will check whether it is divisible by 7 or not. If it is divisible by 7, then we will say that it is divisible by 14. Let us understand this with a few examples. So 1904. So it is an even number, so divisible by 2. How to check whether it is divisible by 7 or not? So 190 minus 2 times of 4, that is 80. So that is 182. So whether 182 is divisible by 7 or not? So 18 minus 4, 14, divisible by 7. So this 1904 is divisible by 7. So as it is divisible by both 2 and 7, it is divisible by 14. 21644. So this, as it is a bigger number, how we will check? It is an even number. Then we will divide into groups. 21 minus 644, 623. So 62 minus 2 times of 3, that is 6. So that is 56. 56 is divisible by 7. So 623 is divisible by 7. So this number is also divisible by 7. As it is divisible by both 2 and 7, this number will be divisible by 14. So let us take one more example. So 175, 644. We have to divide into two groups. 644, 175. So 644 minus 175. So that is equal to 964. So whether 469 is divisible by 7 or not? 46 minus 2 times of 9, that is 18. So result is 28. 28 is divisible by 7. So the entire number is divisible by, the 469 is divisible by 7. So this entire number is divisible by 7. So as it is divisible by both 2 and 7, it is divisible by 14. So let us take 31969. This is odd number. So it is not divisible by 2. So it is not divisible by 14 also. Simple. So now let us learn divisibility rule for 13. 13 కి కూడా 7 లాగానే స్మాలర్ నెంబర్ అయితే ఒక రూల్, బిగ్గర్ నెంబర్ అయితే ఇంకొక రూల్. 7 డివిజిబిలిటీ రూల్ ఏం చేస్తాం? లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ ని 2 తో మల్టిప్లై చేసి రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్ నుంచి తీసేస్తాం. 13 కి లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ ని 4 తో మల్టిప్లై చేసి రిమైనింగ్ పార్ట్ కి యాడ్ చేయాలి. సో 13 కి ఏం చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ టేక్ ద లాస్ట్ డిజిట్, that is first step, multiply this with 4, add this result to the remaining part of the number. If that number is divisible by 13, then entire number will be divisible by 13. Let us solve few examples and try to understand this. 845. So 84 plus 4 times of last digit. So 5 into 4. That is 104. 104 is divisible by 13. So this number is divisible by 13. Let us take 585. So 58 plus 5 into 4. That is equal to 20. So 58 plus 20, 78. 78 is divisible by 13. So this number is also divisible by 13. Let us take 182. So 18 plus 2 times of 4, that is 8. 8 plus 18, 26, which is divisible by 13. So 182 is also divisible by 13. 312. So 31 plus 8, that is 39. So as 39 is divisible by 13, this number also divisible by 13. Now we will see if the number is bigger, the same as it is, whatever we have learned for 7, here also we have to apply the same. If the number is more than 3 digits, then divide the entire number into 3-digit groups starting from the right side. Now add the alternate groups, subtract from each other. If the result is divisible by 13, then the entire number will be divisible by 13. Let us understand this with a few examples. So let us take 385632. So I'm dividing it into 3-digit groups starting from the right side. So I have got two groups. One is 632, second one is 385. So the result will be 247. So whether 247 is divisible by 13 or not, 24 plus 28, 4 times of 7, so 52. 52 is divisible by 13. So 247 is divisible by 13. So this number is also divisible by 13. Let us take one more example. 59397. So after dividing into two groups, 397 minus 59. So this is 338. So 33 plus 8 fours, 32. That is equal to 65. 65 is divisible by 13. So 338 is divisible by 13. So this number is divisible by 13. Now let us take one more example. Divide this into two groups. That is 498 minus 17. That is 481. Whether 481 is divisible by 13 or not, 48 plus 4 times of 1, that is 4. Result is 52. As 52 is divisible by 13, 481 is divisible by 13. This entire number is divisible by 13. ఈ విధంగా కొన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ తీసుకొని మీరు సాల్వ్ చేయండి. ట్రై టు సాల్వ్ ఫ్యూ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. ఇది బాగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తేనే మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది అండ్ గుర్తుంటుంది. నౌ లెట్ us learn divisibility rule for 17. This is also very similar to 7. In 7 what we do? We subtract the 2 times of the last digit from the remaining part of the number. In 17 we subtract 5 times of the last digit from the remaining part of the number, and we will check whether that number is divisible by 17 or not. If it is divisible by 17, then the entire number will be divisible by 17. To check a number is divisible by 17 or not, subtract the 5 times of the last digit from the remaining part of the number, and if the result number is divisible by 17, then the number is divisible by 17. Let us understand this with a few examples. Let us take 544. What is the last digit? 4. So 4 into 5 times. So this we have to subtract from the remaining part. Remaining part is 54. 54 minus 20, that is 34. 34 is divisible by 17. So 544 is divisible by 17. Let us take one more example. 2091. 209 minus 5 times of 1. So that is 204. Whether 204 is divisible by 17 or not, let us check. 20 minus 5 times of 4, that is 20 minus 20, 0. 0 is divisible by 17. So 204 is divisible by 17. So 2091 is divisible by 17. Let us take one big number. If you find this kind of bigger number, we cannot divide into groups unlike what we have done for the 7 and 13. So we have to reduce this number by number. How we'll see? 5 times of 8 we have to subtract from the remaining part of the number. So this is the remaining part of the number. Subtract 40. So what we have got? We have got 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 8. Now we have to check whether this number is divisible by 17 or not. How to check? Again the same rule. So we will subtract the 5 times of last digit from the remaining part of the number. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 minus 5 times of the last number, 40. So what we will get? 1 2 3 4 5. So 63 minus 40, 2 3. So now we have to check whether this number is divisible by 17 or not. We'll check like 1 2 3 4 5, 2 minus 5 times of 3, that is 15. So what we'll get? 1 2 3 4 37. So now we have to check whether this number is divisible by 17 or not. I will check 1 2 3 4 3 minus 35. What we will get? 1 2 3 08. Now we have to check this number is divisible by 17 or not. How to check? 1230 minus 40, that is equal to 1190. So this number, whether it is divisible by 17 or not, we have to check. If you see 119 is divisible by 17, so 1190 is also divisible by 17. So as this number is divisible by 17, all these numbers are divisible by 17. So this number also divisible by 17. Try to solve few examples in this manner. then you will understand. Now let us learn divisibility rule for 19. So this is also very similar to 13. In 13 we will multiply the last digit with 4 and add to the remaining part of the number. For 19 what we have to do? We have to multiply with the 2 and we have to add that number to the remaining part of the number. To check whether a number is divisible by 19 or not, multiply the last digit of the number with the 2 and add the 2 to the remaining part of the number. If that number is divisible by 19, then the entire number will be divisible by 19. Let us take few examples and try to understand this. Let us take 9215. What is the last digit? 5. 2 times of 5. We have to add to the remaining part of the number. So 921 plus 10. So that is equal to 931. So again, if you want to check 931 is divisible by 19 or not, again do the same. 93 plus 2 times of 1. That is 95. So 95 is divisible by 19. So 9215 is divisible by 19. 48374. So how we will do? 4837 plus 8. 2 times of 4. The resultant is 4845. Now whether 4845 is divisible by 19 or not? 484 plus 10. That is equal to 494. 494. Whether 494 is divisible by 19 or not? How to check? 49 plus 2 times of 4. That is 8. 49 plus 8, 57. As 57 is divisible by 19, the entire number will be divisible by 19. In this manner, try to solve few more examples. Now let us learn divisibility rule for 23. This is also very similar to 19. In 19, we will multiply the last digit with the 2. Here we will multiply with the 7. To check whether a number is divisible by 23, multiply the last digit with the 7, add that to the remaining part of the number. If that result is divisible by 23, then the entire number will be divisible by 23. Let us solve some examples and try to understand this. Let us take 5543. So what we have to do? We have to multiply the last digit with 7, that is 21. We have to add to the remaining number. So 554 plus 21, that is 555 plus 20, 575. We have to check whether 575 is divisible by 23 or not. How to check? 57 plus 7 times of 5, that is 35. 57 plus 35, 57 plus 35 is equal to 92. 92 is divisible by 23. 23 fours, 92. So this number is divisible by 23. Let us take one more example. 3450. So 345 plus 7 times of 0, that is 345. We have to check whether 345 is divisible by 23 or not. 34 plus 7 times of 5, that is 35. That is equal to 69. As 69 is divisible by 23, this number is also divisible by 23. In this manner, try to solve few more examples. Now let us learn divisibility rule for 25. If the last 2 digits of the number is 00 or 25, 50 or 75, then that number will be divisible by 25. Okay, let us see some example. 625, it has 25 as last number, so it is divisible by 25. 7000, as last 2 digits are 00, it is divisible by 25. 1775, as last 2 digits are 75, entire number will be divisible by 25. Okay, 1550, last 2 digits are 50, it is divisible by 25. We have covered all the divisibility rules for the numbers between 2 to 25. These are very important. This will help you to solve the number system problems and also will help you in many other aptitude questions. Next, LCM, HCF, fractions and percentages నేర్చుకుందాం. ఆ టాపిక్స్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత డైరెక్ట్లీ we will solve the problems. Okay, so divisibility rules, LCM, HCF, percentages. These are very important. ఓకే, ఇవి వస్తేనే మీకు యాప్టిట్యూడ్లో ప్రోగ్రెస్ చూపించగలరు. యాప్టిట్యూడ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చాలా ఈజీగా చేయగలరు. సో విల్ మీట్ ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ వీడియో. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ లర్న్ సంథింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ వీడియో, ప్లీజ్ లైక్ ఇట్. మీకు ఈ వీడియో నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి. ఈ వీడియో ఇంకెవరికైనా యూజ్ అవుతుంది అనుకుంటే వాళ్ళకి షేర్ చేయండి. మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే కమెంట్ రూపంలో తెలియజేయండి. అలాగే ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.